No, I don't think so, but we're not in a marriage, and I don't want to be in that.
Some truths don't knock politely. They kick the door in. On a calm Tuesday evening in Utah, Christine Brown wants the quiet. Devoted third wife of Cody Brown was wiping down her kitchen counter when fate came calling. But it didn't arrive. With a phone call, it came in the form of a plain brown envelope, one with no return address, no sender's name. Just a single yellow post-it. She's been hiding everything. Do you deserve to know? Christine paused. David, her husband, told her to throw it away, but something in her gut said don't. Inside a USB stick, Ella, a list of suspicious bank transactions. All roads led to one name, Robyn Brown. When Christine inserted the USB into her laptop, she didn't just uncover numbers. Oh, she unearthed a betrayal so deep, it would unravel everything. Over $130,000 siphoned from the family trust, funneled into a private LLC, Sullivan Estates under Robyn's maiden name, spa retreats, private school payments, luxury jewelry purchases. All charged after Christine had already left. And yet, Robyn still claimed peace. But now, Christine saw the truth. It was never about peace. It was always about control. That night, she couldn't sleep. The mountain air was cold, but not colder than the realization burning through her. The next morning, she walked into a lawyer's office with that envelope in hand. And by Friday, it was official. Christine Brown was suing Robyn Brown. Charges, fraud, financial coercion, conspiracy. Suspense, this wasn't reality TV anymore. There were no producers here, only repercussions. The courtroom doors opened, and the Brown family facade began to collapse. Christine arrived in silence, dressed in a deep green suit, eyes sharp, back straight. She didn't even glance at Robyn, who sat stiff in baby blue, flanked by powerhouse attorneys. Behind her, Cody, arms crossed, jaw locked. He wasn't here to protect the truth. He was here to protect an illusion. But illusions don't survive. Cross-examination. The court clerk read the case. Brown v. Brown civil case. 4,128. Allegations of financial fraud and trust abuse. Christine's attorney didn't waste time. This is not about jealousy. This is about deception, manipulation, and the calculated siphoning of resources by one woman. At the expense of an entire family. $22,000 wired to Sullivan Estates LLC. $18,400 donated to a private school for Robyn's children only. $12,800 charged under emergency family expenses at a boutique spa. Gasps echoed. Even Cody blinked. Then came the audio recordings. Robyn's voice trembling but firm. Cody, she's not your wife anymore. Cut her off, you promised. Cody's voice cold and clear. I know. We just need to make it look clean. The courtroom froze. Then another shock. A witness. Jessica Fields, former accountant for the Brown Family Trust. Robyn asked me to hide transactions, she said. She wanted things categorized under general family care, but it was all for herself. When I refused, I was fired. Christine's eyes never left her. She wasn't looking for confirmation. She was watching a dam break. Every betrayal leaves fingerprints, but some come from the ones you raised. The judge leaned forward. Any further witnesses? Christine hesitated. Her lawyer rose. Yes, Your Honor, but we didn't know if she would appear. A rustle. A gasp. From the back row, a familiar figure rose. It was Aurora, Robyn's daughter. She walked slowly to the front, face pale, hands shaking. I mailed the envelope, she said, voice cracking. I found it all. The accounts. The fake expenses. I thought Christine had a right to know. The courtroom was silent. You could hear hearts breaking. Robyn's face crumpled. Cody whispered, Aurora, don't. But she continued. Christine wasn't selfish. She was shut out. Lead to, betrayed. And I couldn't stay silent anymore. Christine's tears fell not out of victory, but validation. Truth hadn't just come from a spreadsheet or a voice memo. It came from inside Robyn's own home. The judge called recess, but no one moved, 'cause the final blow was coming. In the courtroom, justice isn't poetic. But on that day, it was perfectly clear. The judge returned, his face unreadable. "Robyn Brown," he began, "the evidence is conclusive. You knowingly misused $137,000 in family trust funds. You are hereby ordered to repay that amount, plus $25,000 in punitive damages to Christine Brown." But he wasn't done. A formal investigation will also be opened into potential federal fraud due to misrepresentation of LLC status and misuse of pooled funds across state lines. Criminal charges. It was no longer a family feud. It was a federal case. Christine rose slowly, her face calm. She didn't come for vengeance. She came for the truth. And now she had it. Outside, reporters swarmed. "Christine, any comment?" She smiled. "I didn't seek this fight. But I wasn't going to let someone else tell me my story. I stood up for myself. And for every woman who's ever been told to stay quiet, for the sake of peace." David, silent in the gallery all along, stepped beside her. He kissed her forehead. "You did it?" he whispered. And she had. The storm passed, but its echoes would be felt forever. Robyn vanished from public view. Aurora was quietly sent to live with relatives. And Cody, he paced outside court, fuming. "It's all lies," he spat at the cameras. "Media, garbage." But it wasn't garbage anymore. It was court-documented reality. Janelle, who had sat silently in the back, finally stepped outside. "Christine, I'm sorry it came to this," she said. Christine nodded. "Me too, but it had to." Tears welled in Janelle's eyes. "You were right. She stole everything." Back in Flagstaff, the silence around Robyn's house was deafening. TLC halted production. Rumors spread that Cody wanted to sign it to law, but even fans had moved on. The fantasy was shattered. The sisterhood was gone. But something else was born in its place, Christine's peace. A week later, she posted a video titled, "My Truth, My Peace." "Real healing begins," she said, "when you stop protecting the ones who hurt you." To every woman watching this, your silence isn't your strength. Speaking up is. The internet exploded. Hashtags trended. The underdog had finally risen and won. Christine now spends her days with David. Back porch sunsets. Game nights, laughter. And when her daughter truly walked in one evening saying, "Mom, you're trending again," Christine just smiled. "Let them talk. I'm too busy living." In the end, it wasn't Robyn who broke Christine. It was silence. And Christine finally broke free, not just from a marriage, but from the lie that she was never enough, ever enough.